Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today we're going to inspect the all-new Undying lockbox. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more informational videos about Neverwinter, hit the subscribe button. So, mod 14 is finally out, just a couple of minutes I think, maybe an hour. And it comes with a new lockbox, the Undying lockbox. Today we will go through the following topics concerning this lockbox. First we're going to look at the contents. Is it any good? Then we're going to open 10,000 of them, as always. And then we're going to look at the drop rates, also as always. So first of all, the contents. Let's inspect one. First of all, the jackpot, of course, is this swarm mount. The swarm mount has a combat power: summon a swarm of bats which will release you from the most control effects and increase your damage by 5%. Your target will be slowed by 5%, take 5% more damage, cause 5% less damage, and have their critical chance reduced by 5%. And have their action point gains reduced by 5% for 10 seconds. Target is debuffed for 5 seconds in PvP. It doesn't really state how long this combat power works, only that it debuffs for 5 seconds in PvP. But from what I've heard, this combat power is pretty good. It has been nerfed already. Even before it got out, because it actually was too strong on the previous server. The equip power is 4000 lifesteal severity. I'm a bit confused about the severity part. Doesn't mean, well, I guess I will see when I get one. You have a lifesteal stat, of course, and a lifesteal severity. My lifesteal severity is here 0, but if you make it 4000, how much are you going to lifesteal? That must be a lot. Anyway, I don't think this equip power is very useful in the current meta. And the speed power is, of course, 140% bonus speed. Next up, the epic mount mist form, also lifesteal severity as always, half the bonus of the legendary. Can we actually see it? Yeah, we can. Okay, this is just, oh, looks like mist with some arms. The swarm, just some foggy red mist. You probably saw it somewhere else already. And then we have the Razorwood, which is a companion with 2 active bonuses. It gives 25% combat advantage and 2.5% critical severity on epic. It has 3 offensive slots, which is nice, 2 ring slots and an X slot, so it's easy to replace, for example, a Chilton Tiger for this one if you so wish to do that. I don't think this gives any bonuses for Barovia, but maybe you like it and you want to use it. Next up, we have a new adventure pack. The old adventure pack gave a lot of worthless potions. They have removed the potions, which is good. And they left in the Stones of Health and life scrolls, and they added retraining tokens, companion upgrade tokens, Tears of Bahamut, a lot of scrolls of identification and cubes of augmentation. It is better, still probably not the box that you would want. But of course I will cover all these boxes to see how much the stuff that's in there is worth. So this is a new adventure pack. It's better. The old one was really bad. This one is better, so that's a good sign. Then we have Enchantment Pack, a new one. The top part of the rewards is exactly the same. The bottom bar is also the same, except that this one features the Dread enchantment again. So we don't have to go back to the what's it called, demonic lockbox, which featured it, and it also has the new Eclipse enchantment, which, if I remember correctly, makes you be able to use stamina quite a bit more. But I'm not going for the Eclipse enchantment, to be honest. The Dread enchantment is very expensive on some platforms, on PC I think also, but it will drop in price because of this new lockbox. Then we have the Cursed Artifact Equipment Pack. It has the Cloak and Belt of Valhalla, which is nice. It has the Tiamat Sash in it. I think that's useful for DCs, and the Amulet of Tiamat's Demise if you want to complete that set. Some Superior Enchanting Stones and 3 Black Opals. It is built up a little bit different than before, but it can still have an Ultimate Enchanting Stone in it and some extra RP. Then we have the Bloodied Companion Equipment Pack. This one is really new, because this one has companion equipment in them. So the companion pack doesn't only feature bonding runestones, companion upgrade tokens and normal runestones, but also companion gear. And this is something that we really needed. I'm really happy with this pack. I can't wait to figure out the drop rates for this pack, because there is adorable companion equipment in here, which is very expensive on the auction house. You can also get basically all of the Illusionist Gambit gear in here, +3 until +5. And for the people who have experience getting a +5, they have fixed the +5 companion equipment. It does not feature a overload enchantment slot anymore. It features double offensive or double defensive slots based on the type of equipment. So that's great, and you can get it from this box instead of getting it from Illusionist Gambit. Furthermore, this gear, of course, just like all the stuff in lockboxes in general, is all unbound. So you will be able to buy Illusionist Gambit gear on the auction house from now on, which is amazing. +4 companion equipment, which already features double offensive, will become quite inexpensive, I guess, on the auction house, which is great. I am really excited for this one. Then we have a new Stronghold pack, the Darkened Knight Stronghold pack. Normally we got a maximum of 3 major vouchers as far as I remember. Now we can get 4, or you get some portraits. I think it's Stronghold furniture that you can get in this one. And then we have a new fashion pack, and I can already hear you scream. Yes, a fashion pack is not that great. We know it from the which one was it? At least I think 2 lockboxes ago we had a fashion pack which only featured one type of fashion, which was really bad and super cheap. I think a couple hundred AD even. It was pretty much worthless. What I already noticed is that this fashion pack drops very little, and the fashion in here is actually quite it has quite a lot of variety. So there are a lot of nice fashion. There's a lot of nice fashion in this pack. It's not just one type of fashion which is crap. Last but not least, of course, we still have the Tarmonan Trade Bar Jackpot. I'm expecting in total for the Tarmonan Trade Bars to be the same as always, around 8 per pack on average. So I'm opening 10,000. I'm expecting to get 80,000 Tarmonan Trade Bars. So it's the first day that this pack came out. I'm expecting some good drop rates. Let's see if these are higher than they will be later, because I will be covering this lockbox again, of course, in a couple of weeks to see if something changes here. Let's start. First 10, let's do this first stack slow. So as you can see, no fashion pack yet. They really have a low drop rate, which is great. Enchantment Pack, Stronghold Pack, okay. Let's go through these more quickly. There you can see this is the Adventure Pack. So the Adventure Pack also drops a lot less, it seems, up until now. But the Fashion Pack, oh, and there we already have the first legendary. Jesus, that's quick. After 134. And here the Fashion Pack is even lower. So they did decrease the chance on these super, yeah, not that great packs, let's say it like that. We got 2 of the companions. And another legendary. After 450, 400 to 500. So that's already pretty fast. I'm getting flashbacks to the Soulmonger's box, which gave me a lot of legendaries the first day that I opened them. So still after almost 1,000, you can see that this Adventure Pack is dropping almost half of the bigger packs. The Stronghold Pack is also dropping a bit less, and as I said, the Fashion Pack is really low drop rate, which is just good. That's what we need. We have another epic mount, epic companions. What? Don't tell me we got a back-to-back legendaries again. Oh no, it wasn't back-to-back, but really quick. 1578 and 1586, so only 7 in between. That was really quick. So 2 more. We're still pretty high up there in the drop rates for the legendaries. Jackpots. Next stack, I'm expecting to hit the trade bar cap real soon. Okay, there it is. So, I used my trade bars to buy some epic mounts. They are 2400 trade bars each, so that way we can still keep track of what is what. Plenty of epics at the moment. Legendaries are slowing a bit down, it seems. Oh, just as I see it, there's another one. So that's 5 in 3000 packs. Still a bit on the high side. Yeah, at this point you can really see that there are 3 packs that have the highest drop rate, and are 2 the Strongholds and Adventure Pack that have the second highest, and then you have the Fashion Pack that has the lowest drop rate of the packs. It's really clear to see at this point. Almost 4,000 packs opened. Okay, there's another epic. Or a legendary, you mean? And there's another one. But it still seems to be not excessive like with the Soulmonger's Lockbox the first time. Or was the Merchant Print? No, I think the Soulmonger's Lockbox. Yeah, the Merchant Prince had the bad Fashion Pack in it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we're going to hit the trade bar again. Alright, that's that. Don't buy these on the live server, by the way. They are very expensive. Trade bar is worth 1000 AD, one trade bar, and these are 2400 trade bars each, which is 2.4 million, but you can get these on the auction house a lot cheaper than that. So don't follow that example. Once again, this is the preview server. I can mess around with my currencies here. It's not worth that much. So 7 legendaries at the moment. 5,000 packs in. So past halfway. So that would mean we would get to about 14, which is relatively normal. There's the 8th one, which is relatively normal for a lockbox. About 0.01 to 0.02%, somewhere in that area is normal. More to go. Still at 8. There's a 9. Okay, that's the cap again. Alright, 2,818 left to go. After 7,000, only 133 fashion packs. So 9 legendaries. 10 legendaries. 11 legendaries. $2,000 more. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. 12. It helps to count somehow. Every time I count, I get a new one. 13. Alright. Pretty decent. When I'm done opening these and talking about the drop rates, I will also show them. Probably hitting the trade bar cap real soon again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, the last 370. So it doesn't seem to be that the drop rates are doubled the first day. Some 14, but it's still normal amounts. Alright. I will add everything up and I will be back when I'm done with that. Let's sort. Okay. So let me add everything up. I'm done adding everything up. So the swarm, as I said, we got 14 times, which is a drop rate of 0.14%, very normal. The mist form, we got 46 times, which is a drop rate of 0.46%, also pretty normal. Razorwood 49 times, so 0.49%. Next up, the full moon enchantment pack, this one. We got 2,478 times, so 24.78%. The Bloodied Companion pack, really nice pack, high drop rate, also 24.67%. The Cursed Artifact pack is the last one with the highest drop rate, a little bit lower than the other two, 22.52%. The Stronghold pack, 12.42%. The Howling Adventure pack, 11.99%. And the Variety Fashion pack, 1.86%. And last, we got the Trade Bar Jackpot 67 times, which is 0.67%. In total, we have received 80,190 trade bars. Divided by 10,000 is again very, 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 very close to 8. So that is pretty much a given, and I don't think that's going to change real quickly. And 8 trade bars, as I said, is pretty much 8,000 AD if you prepare that, or if you use them accurately as you should. So we have a legendary swarm. Let's equip it. We have a mist form. Let's equip it. We have a Razorwood. Let's test this one also. Mount. Swarm. Choose. Okay, so this is how it looks. You pretty much float above the ground. Pretty nice. Some people said that floating mines also go easier across obstacles. That wasn't so easy. Let's see the space animation. Alright. And I guess it can also jump. Although it is very hard to see when it jumps. Alright, next up the mist form. Mist form. Choose. Okay, just a cloud of smoke passing by. And standing still, you actually can see a shape, a humanoid shape with arms, hands, and a torso and a head. This is the space. It's actually trying to scare you, seems. And this is the jumping animation. Okay, let's see the companion. Let's put this one away. Out of companions. Where is it? This is the Razorwood. Yeah. Let's summon this one. There it is. So this is how it looks. It's pretty tiny actually. Why did it make it so tiny? That's strange. It looks like a tree, but a really small one. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.